Hey there fellow sleep seekers, my name is Adriana reporting for the Sleep Sherpa, and today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the EverPillow by Infinite Moon. So EverPillow actually partnered with an organization that is a job training and employment company. So what these people do specifically, they work with individuals that are trying to overcome homelessness, addiction, and incarceration. So if you're the kind of a person that has a philanthropic side and you think that people deserve a second chance and that it's good and important to help others and to contribute beyond yourself, this can be something that I think you can definitely get behind. You know, if you happen to be in the market for a pillow and you're not sure what to buy or where to spend your money, but you want to make sure your money is well spent, and you're the charitable type, I feel like when it comes to things like this, it makes it easier to actually click that buy button. You know what I mean? So that's something that I really admire about the company, like right off the bat. So the EverPillow is not just a customizable pillow. There's some other cool factors involved that I'm going to tell you guys about. So the first one is there's two types of pillows that you can purchase, okay? The first one is called the Original, and the second is called the Curve. And now the Original is designed for, I think, some of the most basic sleeping positions, like sleeping on your back and sleeping on your stomach. The Curve, however, is designed for people like me who are side sleepers and who find it incredibly difficult to find anything that is adequate to help them sleep and to make sure we don't wake up with a crick in our neck, because those are just one of the worst things ever. So the Curve is made specifically for side sleepers. The next thing is that not only is it a customizable pillow where you're able to change the amount of fill that you have inside of it, but you're also able to actually choose what kind of fill goes in your pillow. Now that's a feature I haven't actually seen before, so I think that's really cool and it's different, so I like that aspect of it definitely. And you're able to pick between a latex noodle fill or a Kapok Silk fill. And I apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly. If I can find the correct pronunciation, I'll do a voiceover of that here.
Kapok Silk.
The Kapok Silk fill actually comes from the seed pod of the Java cotton tree. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and lay on each of these pillows and I'm gonna give you guys my full report. I'm gonna try laying on the Original first. I'm actually really curious what this feels like because I've never heard of this kind of pillow fill before. It's unique to me. It has a different name I'm really not that familiar with, and
Kapok Silk.
Visually the way it looks is just so interesting. It looks like very rich, and it looks like it will really keep you warm, and it looks like it's nice and fluffy. So I'm curious to see what it really feels like to lay on a material like that, because I'm just really incredibly unfamiliar with it. So far when I lay on the pillow, it's actually really quite comfortable. I had a feeling that the silk fill would be like this. It feels just so, trying to find the right word for it. It feels soothing in a way, it feels very lightweight. As you saw, you know, the pillow itself does not weigh a lot. Unlike the pillow with the latex fill blend, you know, this is so light in comparison. You know, when I lay on it, I feel like my head really just effortlessly sinks into it. And it's weird, I feel like it's actually a perfect amount of support for sleeping on my back, you know, if I was staying in someone's house, let's say, and I've never slept on this pillow before and I laid my head on it, I think I'd be really content to sleep on it. I feel like the inner parts of it don't move around a lot. I feel like it kind of remains where it is, but it's easy to manipulate if you need to. And I feel like there's a really adequate amount of fill inside. I'm telling you, the textures are just so interesting and different than anything that I know. It's really, it's just different. It's different in a very good way. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously a first for me, laying on this kind of silk fill, but wow, so far so good. I'm really impressed with it. I wonder what a comforter with this kind of material inside would feel like. I think it would feel like, you know, just very luxurious and and comfortable. Comfortable is the keyword of the day here, as you can see. Super light, right? Okay, friends, now this is the curve. This is the pillow. And as you can see, you can hear that it weighs a lot. So initially, when I saw the pillow, I thought to myself, you know, is the curve shape really necessary? But now, actually having had the chance to lay on it, I realize it's actually quite useful. You know, so I have tried other pillows that had a certain like cut out, specifically for side sleepers, so their neck can kind of like, what's the word? So their neck can kind of find like a little cozy spot to kind of like tuck itself into, but they weren't that great for me. And with this, with the curved design, I really do feel a difference. I feel that if I want to, you know, like bring this closer to myself and like kind of hug it and lay with it, like I can. It's very easy to kind of like find your proper like space, okay? That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So I would say that this pillow is much more on the firm side, or rather this kind of filling for the pillow results in a much more firmer feeling pillow. I mean, you can see like how the shape doesn't change very much. You can see it has quite a lot of weight to it in comparison to the other pillow, which doesn't. You know, it's super lightweight, and this really drags. Like, it is heavy, this material. So with this, you know, I think if you're someone that is used to like foam pillows, obviously, like something with the latex fill would be more adequate for you. But if you're someone who prefers a pillow that has like a much lighter, gentler feel, even if you're someone that likes down pillows, I would say that the pillow with the Kapok Silk fill would be a lot more well suited for you. So in terms of design and structure, I do like, I really like the cutout for the pillow, for the side sleepers, the curved pillow. The fill, it is, of course, it comes down to preference. For me personally, I would definitely pick the pillow with the silk fill. I think more so because I'm just kind of fascinated by the material. I've never seen anything like it before. It's unique, it's different, it has a certain kind of like fluffiness and like airiness to it. It's very interesting. It's very lightweight. In the beginning, I wasn't sure if the EverPillow was worth its actual asking price. But now, having had the opportunity to actually review the product and look at it and experience it and really see what the pillows are made of, my opinion has since definitely changed. I do think it's worth their asking price. I think it's reasonable what they're asking and why they're asking it. Not only do they have to cover the cost of what to me appear like pretty high quality materials, but they are also putting a certain amount of what they earn to help other people. And so I think it's cool that you can buy a cool, interesting item and also make a charitable donation at the same time. So that is something I really like. In addition to that, the unboxing experience was really interesting. So when you're doing these sorts of reviews, you really never know what to expect. And from this company, I thought the weirdest and coolest part was this. Where is it? Okay. So this is literally like a giant Ziploc bag. I'm sure you guys saw it in the unboxing, but I mean, can we just point out how cool this looks? This is insane. So the pillow is compressed in this package, which I guess is then closed with this thing right here, which, isn't that wild? This actually reminds me of the first review I've ever done, which was of the water-based pillow. As you can see, it looks like a pretty simple pillow, right? Very generic and plain, until you turn to the back of it. And this is where you'll see that there's the cutout for the water portion of it. And what we have to do is we twist this open, and then that is where you pour your water. And so they even give you this right here. This is so much cooler, isn't it? Along with the package, you also get a cool drawstring bag. I think things like this are pretty neat. I mean, to some people, they may think like, whatever, I don't need that. But to me, it's like, no, this can be useful. It can be used for a lot of things. And then obviously, the most obvious thing would be, you can use this for any extra fill you may have. So if you do feel that the pillow is not just the way that you like it, you can remove any pieces, throw them in there, and you know exactly where they'll be and where to find them. So it's little things like that that I think really add a nice little spice to an item, to a company, to an entire experience, to the entire consumer experience, that is. You know, for me, getting mail has always been like getting a gift. Even when I'm buying something for myself, I love to get mail. It's a nice experience to walk outside and see that there's something waiting for you that you weren't expecting or that you forgot was going to arrive. Sometimes I feel like certain companies don't put in the amount of effort that they should when it comes to the experience of opening a package, the experience that their customer initially has for the first time with their product. If that experience is boring or uninteresting, if it's difficult, if it's too complicated, you know, that can leave people feeling frustrated, stressed, irritated, things like that. But when it's fun and it's unique and it's different, that I think already creates an atmosphere where the person is intrigued and they're willing to like explore further. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found this video to be insightful. If you want to learn more about the EverPillow, there will be a written review on the Sleep Sherpa website. And thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great day and an even better night's rest.